Hello there guys and welcome, it is Niren here and today it is time for us to get into episode number 2 of our Dirt Rally career mode here and we're going to press resume. I'm guessing that gets us into the next rally. Last time out of course we were in somewhere, we were in Greece weren't we, in our Mini Cooper taking on our first ever rally. Well today we're going into the second, the second event, of this 1960s Open Championship with 4 more stages for the second round of the championship in Monte Carlo. And the first of the stages is the Route de Turini Descent, in an English accent. It's mainly asphalt with a tiny bit of snow and a tiny bit of ice. And hopefully it'll be slightly easier than the Greek rally where we had no major issues. I think we did pick up one 15-second penalty. And the guys that we were fighting for really, or sort of behind in the first rally were Zhao, who ended up getting a massive problem and he slumped to like 9th in the rally overall, but he was 2nd, and Pinto, who won the rally overall. A quick thing, I know I'm doing a lot of dirt rally stuff at the moment, but don't worry for those who like MotoGP, Grid, F1, other stuff will be returning. There'll be a MotoGP career mode video hopefully very soon, so for those guys that are a little bit worried that maybe dirt rally's taking over this channel forever, it's not going to. But obviously this series is going to continue, but of course it's going to run alongside all the other series that we have on this channel. Also, I'm slightly ill today, so if I do cough or sniff occasionally, honestly, I am massively sorry. Anyway, we're getting into the first stage here in Monte Carlo, in our Mini Cooper. We're 10 seconds in and we haven't hit a cliff face yet, so that's a pretty decent start overall. We have, however, got a hairpin here, and, oh, Jesus. Well, the handbrakes, actually, that wasn't hideous. I mean, we did come to a stop. Actually, I've just realised I promised someone I was going to do cockpit cam for this episode, but I'm not actually sure if I'm going to continue that promise through, in all honesty. We'll see how we're doing after the first 2 stages, I think. If we're comfortable in, like, 2nd or something, then maybe we'll try it, but I'm not overly sure.
Caution, right 4 tight, left 5 don't cut, right 6 and left 3. Right 5 half.
Look at this, not a bad start, only 6/10 down through the first split. That's not bad at all. I mean, I don't think we're going to win the stage. You know, it would be nice to win the stage. Why would you park your cars there? Jesus. That's asking for an insurance bill. But yeah, anyway, I don't think we'll win the stage, but if we could keep that sort of pace going, that's not bad at all.
Right 3 tightens 2, keep out. Left 5 over crest. Into right 360. Caution, left 6 over 8.
I hate the ones where he's like, it tightens, but then doesn't actually tell me what it's tightening to. Like, it's just, it could be like 6 left tightens to 5. Well, that's not really much of an issue. If it's 6 left tightens to 1 immediately, then, well, yeah, that is a slightly different issue altogether. We're about 4 seconds down at the moment. Not the greatest of second splits, it has to be said. That was not as good as our first split, really. As we get a little bit close to the wall there on the outside, but nothing major. Yes, we might need to get a little bit more pace going, hopefully, throughout this stage. It's nice actually having some grip, I tell you that, on these roads. That is quite nice. It's also nice being able to see what the next corner is. That last corner was quite nice because you could actually see the angle of it, but anyway.
And right 3 half long.
Still only 4.5 seconds down. That was probably almost a green sector there. Because we were only about, I think we only lost about 2/10 through there. Doing very well so far. Just have a nice, calm and composed final split. And we're on for a very good result here. We get very close to the wall there on the outside. Jesus, that was nice. That, though, was not nice. Get up on 2 wheels. Going to be some damage. But actually, I don't think we lost... Probably didn't lose much time there. We have got probably a bit of damage. Right, just calm it down. Slow it down. That's the wake-up call. That was a bit slidey. I think there was a bit of ice there. Ooh, almost went the wrong way there, but I think this is basically the finish round this final corner. And it is. We do survive a bit of a moment right towards the end of the stage, getting up on 2 wheels. You can see the grazers to the right-hand side of the car. But I don't think we lost too much time. And we didn't. Only 5.8 seconds down on Pinto, who took the fastest time in the stage, and we were a full 10 seconds quicker than Mr. Zhao, which is not bad at all. That's pretty good. That's probably our best showing so far, I would say, in this series so far. Only 5 seconds down of the first place man. That is not bad at all. But anyway, Slightly different challenge than going into the second stage. Only 40% asphalt this time, instead of 98%. We've got 37% ice and a bit of snow as well. So this should be probably slightly more difficult. This is Col de Turini Sprint and Descente. Hopefully we didn't suffer too much damage as well with that incident at the end of the last stage. Hopefully that's not going to hurt us through this one. But anyway, we are underway. And it looks like a fairly... no, it's not a fairly sharp corner at all, actually. I think we're on ice from the get-go here, to be fair. This very, very different climate here from what we've just had. We've been up in the mountains on the asphalt, and now we're... I mean, this is almost Sweden looking. And this is very different altogether. As we drift out wide there. I was turning, I promise, but nothing seemed to be happening. Anyway, we've got a hairpin here. Is it an open hairpin? Yeah, sort of.
Into right 6. Into left 2 half long. Left 1, 60.
Oh, just drifted out a little bit. The ice is very, very different. There's a distinct lack of grip in comparison to the last stage, where it was just basically, you know, just driving a normal car. You know, it was literally just wonderful, wonderful grip. But this time, it is completely different. Look at the split time, though. We're massively up on everything else. This is incredible so far. Although I know we've not quite got there. 9.5 seconds up. This is astonishing. This is amazing. Oh, no, we've gone wide there, though. We've been caught out a little bit. I tell you what, I wonder if the guy who's leading's had an issue. Because I can't see how we've been 9 seconds quicker than him. That's astonishing. We did hit that snowbank, though, a little bit, but nothing, again, major. It was probably... I think the last incident we had was more of a damage thing than a loss of time thing, whereas that was more of a loss of time thing. I don't think we've really damaged the car too much from that, but we've got no grip at all. The ice is ridiculous. It is actually insane. The understeer is ridiculous. Jesus Christ, if we stay up through this first sector, I've got no clue what's going on for everyone else behind, because we feel so slow at the moment as we go onto some snow here. Jesus Christ, there's no grip at all in comparison to what we had before on the first stage. This is ridiculous.
Left 1 long.
We're still massively up on everyone else, although I think we've broken a little bit too late there. Just a bit of a handbrake to help us out. 14.3 seconds up. This is ridiculous. We could actually physically win this stage. We're even further up than we were in the first sector. This is astonishing. Into a hairpin, though, now. We've broken a little bit too cautiously, sorry for that. But still, yeah, I reckon Pinto, who's the guy who was leading this rally, has encountered some sort of issue, because there's no way, surely, we're 14 seconds up on him. We've drifted a little bit out wide, avoid that car just about.
And left 3 half long over crest.
20 seconds up. This is astonishing. We're 20 seconds up. If Pinto is in... oh, Christ above. We went wide there, though. Jesus Christ. Those spectators were lucky. Goodness me. If we'd have gone over there as we knock a panel out of the fence there, we're really pushing it now. And I'm not overly sure why I'm pushing it so much, given we're already the better part of 21 seconds up on the people behind. We've got 21 seconds to go. Got 21 seconds to go. I wasn't listening to those pace notes whatsoever just then. That was by pure luck. We didn't just go straight over the mountain. Oh, and again we do the same thing, but again we survive. We've been very lucky. We've been very lucky in this stage, because we've had quite a few moments where it could have gone disastrously wrong, but we're still surviving somehow here. And goodness me, look at the split again. Look at the split again. I'm starting to think that Pinto and the Chinese guy have gone off here, because I can't see how we're this far up, but we're going to come across the line the better part of 25 seconds faster than anyone else in our little Mini Cooper. And I was right, Pinto had a transmission problem. He's the guy who's usually leading, and we've now got 4.5 minutes on him. The Mexican guy's dropped to 11th. Massive issues. This is a massive war of attrition for the majority of the field, but we've come through it unscathed and 24.6 seconds quicker than Zhao. Okay, we're going to repair the vehicle then. We have got a little bit of damage, it has to be said. Brakes are going to be very useful, let's be honest. I mean, they are anyway, but on a rally like Monte Carlo, where you get a lot of hairpins, the brakes are going to be necessary. But apparently, they're not, according to our crew, but I think we're going to sacrifice that tiny engine advantage for the brakes a little bit. We'll match, hang on, yeah, crew recommendations. We'll then match the recommendations, but then drop the engine down to 97%, and then put the brakes up a little bit, and just hopefully, we'll drop it there, okay, because we're gonna need brakes. Let's be real here. In fact, we'll drop the wheels down again and then put the brakes back up again. Right. Okay, that's cool. So 28.5 minutes used. Anyway, we are off and underway, and I said I was going to change the camera angle, only I don't. There we go. Right. I didn't actually know how to do it for a second. Right, yes. I said I was going to do cockpit cam for the whole rally, to be fair, but I didn't actually get round to doing that. But we are now on board. And this is a whole different prospect now, Jesus. We have got time in hand, though. We've got to remember that Pinto will now be back up to speed because he's been through service, although I don't think he may have... Oh, no, Jesus Christ. Calm it down, calm it down. He may not have had time to fix his entire problem. So it may be that actually he won't be able to surely gain 3.5 minutes back on everyone. So that's one thing we've got to remember. I just had to quickly check my recording there for a second, look away from the screen, which probably wasn't the best of ideas. So we hit the wall again. I think we're going to be down in the first sector here, but only slightly, yeah, only by 9/10, which is probably 2 Pinto. That's probably the best stage time. As we tap the wall again on the outside, but nothing major there again. Right, just get back in the zone, Niren, come on. I do like cockpit cam though, it's very nice, it's very immersive, it has to be said. It really feels as if you're driving a rally car at full pelt.
And caution, left 5 over crest. Immediate right 3. And right 3. Into left 2 long tightens. 100 over long crest.
To left, make sure we slow down there for that one. All good around there. Just about avoid the cars on the outside. I just honestly can't imagine that this many people would be stupid enough to park their cars in positions like this. 1.1 seconds down here. Pinto's back in action. He's back quickest again, unsurprisingly. But we are not far off him after 2 sectors to be like 1.1 seconds down. That's barely anything. So that's pretty good so far.
Into caution, left 4 long. Into hairpin right, 40 over crest.
Touch of the handbrake there. Mini actually responding to the handbrake actually for once. It wasn't at all in Greece. I tried like 3 times, it just came to a stop every time, but it seems a lot better on asphalt. Windscreen wipers are going for no apparent reason here. But yeah, slightly scruffier stage in comparison in terms of hitting walls every now and again, but not too bad. And I'm going to come across the line and actually still be fastest. It's a stage win somehow, despite that really scruffy last split. We did end up going faster than Pinto by 1.5 seconds. I'm liking this. This rally is really suiting our style quite well. And we are still up in first. Pinto's managed to gain back up to 4th, but he's still almost 4.5 minutes behind us. We've now almost got a minute gap back to 2nd place. Right then, the final stage. We've just got to get through this one relatively unscathed, and we're going to be okay. We've got 55 seconds in hand to the Chinese driver Zhao behind us. That is all.
100 over crest.
Just got to be smooth, concise, but, you know, I mean, relatively quick, but we don't have to be, you know, setting the world alight quick. But really, without having to work too hard, we've been very much quicker than Zhao the whole rally so far, so we should be okay on that front in terms of pace. We've then just got to avoid making stupid mistakes. Again, the graphics and scenery of this rally are absolutely fantastic.
And left 4.
2.9 seconds down after that first split. But again, the guy we're fighting with is not the guy we're fighting with, if that makes any sense. The guy who's quicker than us in this stage is a long, long way down on us in the rally. He's got to be, you know, the better part of 4.5 minutes faster than us through this stage if we're going to lose to him. So, just be smooth there as we smack a ball. Not the greatest of entries into that hairpin. It meant that we were quite slow all the way through it, unfortunately. Hopefully a bit better through here. Nice line, but a little bit better, but very slow exit. The lack of horsepower in this Mini is very evident coming out of hairpins, it has to be said. But it's lovely and nimble through all the other corners. I would still rather, I think, have this car, just because it's so much better handling-wise, and it's just nice. It's just a nice car to get through every other corner. It's just the hairpins that completely screw it up. You've got to basically be perfect through them in order to not lose a ridiculous amount of time. But then I can't make excuses because the guy who won the rally in Greece had a Mini, so, and we came second and we had a Mini, so that's a big one. That is a big one. We've smacked the windscreen. Whoever owns that car, mate, I'm sorry, it's your own fault for parking it. Why would you park your car there? You know a rally's happening, mate. You're in Monte Carlo. Why park your car there? We've got a lot of damage to the windscreen. The windscreen wipers are working as if nothing's happened. We're only 9.1 seconds down, though, after that skirmish. But yeah, that's probably our biggest mistake in this rally so far. Which says a lot, because that wasn't... I mean, it was a mistake, but it was... It only cost us, like, what, 5 seconds max, so... Not too bad. It's mainly the damage that I'm thinking of, but given this is the last stage, it doesn't really matter that much anyway. It'll be fine. We're coming towards the end of the stage now anyway. I think this is the reverse of the first stage that we did actually in this rally, so we do recognise it somewhat. Across the line we're going to come just below 10 seconds, no, just above 10 seconds down. But it's all fine and dandy because we have officially won the Monte Carlo rally. And look how close it was. Second to fourth on that stage. We were 10 seconds down, Serrano 11.8, Zhao 11.9. Just over a tenth of a second separating third and fourth. That's a bit mad, but still, we do, with that that second place in the stage overall, completely guarantee our win in the rally, our first rally win. We came second in Greece, and we win here, and I think that means we actually go first in the championship as well. 38,375 credits, which is nice. An engine upgrade 2, which is now installed. That is looking pretty damn good. And yeah, we're now 6 points clear at the top of the championship ahead of Pinto, with Zhao, Reed and Flores rounding out the rest of the top 5. So that's going to round up then today's episode of Dirt Rally Career Mode. If you did enjoy that episode, feel free to hit the likes button. Subscribe if you are new around here as well for Dirt Rally stuff, for Race Driver Grid in terms of nostalgia, for F1 content come June, although I'm going to try and do a bit more before then as well, and also some stuff on MotoGP, and of course the new MotoGP game that comes out around about June or July. But nevertheless, it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. We're in Germany next time at Baumholder, so stick around for that one. That should be a very, very fun episode, because yet again it's another mainly asphalt rally, which may again come into our hands. But have a good day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.